Where did EMV chip technology come from? Imagine a world where paying with your credit card is faster, safer, and more secure than ever before. That's what EMV chip technology has brought to our wallets. But where did it all start? Well, it actually began in the early 1990s. Three major payment networks, Europay, MasterCard, and Visa, decided to team up. They wanted to create a global standard that would replace the old magnetic stripe cards, which were easy targets for fraud. These companies worked together to develop what they called the Europay MasterCard Visa standard. The first version of this standard was released in 1996. Before that, smart cards with microchips had already been around in Europe since the mid-1980s. These cards had tiny integrated circuits inside that could process data securely. They were a big step up from magnetic stripes, which only stored static information. The European countries started using these smart cards for things like public transportation and government IDs. When the payment industry saw how well these chips worked, they decided to adapt the technology for credit and debit cards. The core idea behind EMV chip cards is their ability to generate a unique code for each transaction. This is called dynamic authentication. Unlike magnetic stripes that hold the same static data every time, EMV chips create a new cryptographic code for every purchase. This makes it nearly impossible for fraudsters to clone the card or reuse stolen data. Many EMV cards also requiring a PIN or personal identification number for extra security. This combination of dynamic data and PIN verification makes transactions much safer. The standard is managed by a group called EMV Cooperative. Originally, it was made up of Europay, MasterCard, and Visa. Now, other big players like American Express, JCB, China UnionPay, and Discover are part of it. They work together to keep the technology compatible and secure worldwide. In Europe and many other parts of the world, EMV cards were adopted long before the United States started using them. The United States began transitioning around 2011, especially after laws made merchants and banks responsible for fraud losses if they didn't upgrade to EMV systems. This shift encouraged more stores and banks to switch to chip-enabled cards. From a security point of view, EMV chip technology marked a major step forward. It helped cut down on card-present fraud and made in-store and international transactions safer. The embedded chip stores encrypted, dynamic data, which is much harder for criminals to copy or manipulate. This change was driven by the increasing cybercrime and the need for better fraud prevention in credit card use. So, in a way, EMV chip technology was born out of a desire to make payments safer and more reliable for everyone.